Hello, Muster006. We're back for I Want to Be the Citadel Part 5. Last time we took out World 4. Again, it went by pretty straightforwardly. So, yeah, without further ado, let's kick off World 5. And I think this one, probably along with World 6, is one of my two favourites. I think just everything about it, from either the music or just the stage design and the bosses. Yeah, this one I think along with Stage 6 is definitely one of my favourites. There's just kind of something quirky, and not that the rest of the game isn't fun either, but I think these ones have a nice balance of challenge without things being too difficult, and also fun. And damn it, was that the first time I died? I thought I might have got through the entire... It might not have been, I might have forgotten about one stupid death somewhere, but I swear I almost got through that entire trying screen without dying. But yeah, at the moment we haven't kind of got into what I would kind of, I suppose, dub the staple gimmick of this level. We're going to see it a little bit later, these kind of like spinning obstacles, at the moment they're not so much in the way, but later we're going to see that they can really be in the way, and we're going to have to find some way of getting them out of the way. So we're going to have a nice little kind of collect an icon that will enable you to shoot at them and get rid of them. Watch out for some of the little tricks here, where the little enemies swap places. Also watch out for other little tricks and traps. Obviously if you don't know they're there, then you're probably going to get caught out by them first go, but once you know they are there, and I've got a reasonably good memory, so I'm reasonably kind of good at remembering these kind of things, they're not too bad. But here you can see we're going to get into the gimmick. So we've got a little icon here that says take, and a little arrow that says shoot. So yeah, let's do just that. And we'll die at the same time. Yay! So yeah, you have to be kind of a little bit economical here. So for instance, I could... actually, let me try and pull this off. Yeah. So that one above my head, I could have shot just to make manoeuvring through here a bit more straightforward. But so I demonstrate, you only get the one collectible when you collect them. So damn it, you get the one shot and that's it. So if I waste this shot, for instance, on this one or the one here, then I won't be able to break this. I won't be able to kill that enemy. And I've completely blocked my path. So yeah, you do have to be reasonably economical with... Whoops! What was I doing there? For some reason I thought I'd already shot and blown what I was going to do. I have no idea what I did there. That was terrible. And clearly I've not got a very good line, because I was hoping that I could effectively just walk off the edge of... that was terrible. Walk off the edge of that ledge. You've seen that I've kind of died on a few times now, but clearly my line is such that I can't do that. So I'm going to have to, well, either try and find the line that will allow me to do that, or do a tiny jump and actually, not walk off and not get screwed. So that's fine. Let's just do it that way. I trust that more so than trying to align, because I hate actually trying to align. I hate buggering about trying to find what a line is the correct one to use.
It's no use.
It's a nice little
take this.
Nice little trick. So I shot the little enemy above my head, kind of, or that's not there now, but above my head here. Yeah, you get the Silver the Hedgehog, or at least his voice clip. Yeah, kind of. I guess psychic stun you or whatnot. So instead of falling down the area to the left where the save is, he pushes you over to the right. And during that phase, you can't actually do anything. So you can't move, you can't shoot. So yeah, you have to shoot that little icon on the way down, and then when Silver grabs you, he'll shoot you through the spike shaft, and yeah, you need that obstacle to be cleared. Apologies, the bit on the right hand side went a bit quick, but yeah, basically I went in the giant area above my head here to collect all those little shootable, all those icons, which will, 10 of them, which will enable me to shoot all 10 of these little icons down here and proceed. So yeah, I do like this stage. So there's just it starts to get for me, someone who probably wants a little bit of a kind of a challenge as well. Not that the first stages are not fun or anything like that, but yeah, they're probably just that tad too easy. Yeah, this is the kind of like fun challenge that I kind of enjoy. And so we're still not anywhere near difficulty that's gonna be rage inducing or anything like that. These jumps I don't like, but yeah, so we'll try and be kind of kind of be kind of careful, where you kind of just have to stand on the edge and hopefully just cliff jump off them. But yeah, I hate those ones. Tends to be, that was atrocious. Tends to be somewhat, if you actually look at that, more difficult than if there were a spike kind of like hanging off the ceiling, just because of the way the sprite looks. But yeah, I usually actually, despite saying I hate those kind of jumps, I never usually actually have never have a problem with well, I never had a problem with that when I first played the game, and obviously it's turned out to be the same this time as well. So yay. This bit here can be a little bit tricky if you don't know exactly where you're going. So you can kind of see here I've got two little enemies that I need to get out of the way. But there's all manner of spike tricks and getting these things out. So yeah, you kind of have to know a little bit about where you're going, what order you have to do things in. So yeah, it can be a little tricky. And having done most of it now, I'm really hoping I don't screw up this last little bit. When you get out, yay! Click these two icons, click those two icons, shoot those two, and we're done. Or at least for that part of the level, or at least for that state, that part of the level. Anyway, not completely done with the world itself. There's a big screen to go. Dang it. But yeah, we've still got a few little. Actually, I'll talk about that when we get down to the bottom. There's no point getting ahead of myself now. That first bit is really nothing. I'm actually kind of devastated that I died on where I did, but oh well. Here you can kind of see there's a save point up in the middle, but we're going to need to clear a path, so we need to go down to the bottom. Yes, right hand side. In order to get these icons. Now, I did collect three of these things. It probably is okay just to collect two of them, but because I've collected three, I'm going to get rid of this one as well, just to make this jump a hell of a lot easier. I didn't have to. I'm sure that's doable without it, but yeah, let's make life easy for myself. And yeah, I'm going to screw myself over here. Well, I was hoping I would screw myself over. I tried to actually just cheat it and actually survive. I'm still not actually doing it. Let me actually just show this off. Yeah, I don't know why I just didn't do that first off and show that was a trick, and rather than try and be cute about it, show it off and try and survive at the same time. I died needlessly trying to do that. I'm pretty sure that's fake. Yep. So watch out for that. And we're done. Yay! Another easy level, huh? And here's the boss of World 5. Now, this is definitely, I would say, where at least the bosses start to increase in their difficulty. So, for this one, I do terribly. This one has a lot more health, so 60. He has 6 phases, so each time you hit him 10, he does a different attack. You can clearly see here, though, that his sprite does not do damage. So I can stand... That was a terrible pattern on your behalf. I can stand, I can just walk in between him, stand and shoot and be fine. So I like to try and do that for the first phase. When he's down to, when he's down to, well, I'm going to get him for the 10th time, so he's at 50. I definitely want to move away because I do not want to be standing kind of like next to him when he starts doing this attack. Which, in all honesty, is probably my least favourite of the entire set. There's something about that attack that I really just dislike. I don't want to say I got lucky there, because there was obviously some element of skill to it, but I just find trying to fake out those orbs a real pain in the neck. This attack, I'll maybe try and describe if I die, if not, apologies. Third up, he does this attack where he just starts raining stuff down from the ceiling. Again, if you stand around here and just kind of keep shooting away, it's really not that difficult at all. For his 5th phase, he shoots out a wave, and you need to start circling him. Be careful, obviously, for the other shots that he's firing out. Just be careful to time the movements in between those so that you don't get hit. I'm probably going to be a little bit careful here and just wait to get the final hit in on this phase so that I can be over on the left-hand side where I want to be. I'm cutting this a bit fine, but I want to be up the top here on the left-hand side because for his final phase, projectiles come up from the bottom or from the floor, and I would like to be high up so that I can hopefully. I'm taking a bit of risk here, but yeah, I obviously don't want to be close to the ground. So that give myself more reaction time. For his earlier phase, the 4th one I think it is, I want to be down on the floor, down low because they come from above, and yeah, for the final one they come from below, so I want to be high up. And yeah, wow, I can't believe it went as well as that. That boss went that well as well. Wow. I promise this game's not like I don't know as easy as it might be making it look, but yeah, wow, that's some decent progress. I was not expecting by any stretch of the imagination for World 5 to go that well. So I keep kind of saying this every time, but yeah, I will say now, I will be absolutely gobsmacked. Gobsmacked. You can quote me on that. If World 6 goes as well as World 5 has after I said from completing World 4 that World 5 would be tougher. If World 6 goes by anywhere near that well, then yeah, gobsmacked, and you can quote me on it. I effectively guarantee you a longer video next time. And that will be World 6. So, hope you join me for that. And until then, cheerio.